You feel that knock? I feel like Rocky in this one, baby. Let's go. Alright, check it. Blast from the past, back from the future. So if I pull the trigger in the past, you know you and your future. I'm still hustling, still hugging the block. The referee to the shit, I'm still.
Welcome to the Rick H Show.
Welcome.
We got that one. Oh, but that's like the. It's not those dope horns. It's like the. Nice break. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Rick H.
I'm Jasmine, your co-host, and we here.
We here. It's been interesting couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a guest last week or this week.
It's
But
okay.
that's cool
because we're entertaining.
we get to I don't want to talk shit and talk about what's going on.
That's right.
Dr. G made a guest appearance this weekend. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah. So I took Dr. G
Mhm.
to the People's Improv Theater, aka the Pit, and they had a showcase called Characters. 8 different performers, each had 3 minutes to
Mhm.
perform their characters. And I closed the show, did Dr. G, and then after that we had like a Q&A with the audience. People asked some funny questions. So I improv that. And then the final like piece of the show, 2 people went on at a time, like on stage doing the improv. So I ended up going with I'm actually gonna look her up because I wanna plug her. She was great. But her character was the coolest 5th grade boy you'll ever meet. And he really just wanted to get into the skate team. And his problem was that he was soft. Her name is Carly Polistino on Instagram. And it was so funny because I was basically Dr. G teaching him how to be a gangster. I was like, you want to get into the skate club? You got to fuck everybody up so that they know you the realist. It was completely toxic, but it was great.
It was fantastic. I It sounds like a future collab because it make both sense. Both characters need to be. Sounds like they need to be in the same video.
It sounds like I
like
gotta
a
get
match
that
made
kid
in
on
heaven.
the show.
Exactly, a match made in heaven.
Yes. I also met this other comedian. So I'm gonna do something with her. She has a character that is like this very Italian grandmother. And every week she discusses the Game of Thrones episode that just finished. And she's like just mad Italian about it. Like, he's fucking disgusting. He's fucking got gangrene. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I am looking forward to collaborating with her.
So it sounds like you had an interesting weekend.
I did. How was your weekend, Rick?
It was my sister-in-law's birthday. Oh, there's a ton of birthdays, by the way. Happy birthday to my cousin AJ. Happy birthday to my cousin Lenny. Happy birthday to my sister-in-law Vivi. Happy birthday to my mother-in-law Vivian. Happy birthday to
Keep
my
it coming. Keep it coming.
Gomita. Happy birthday to my Aunt Maria. Happy birthday to my godmother China. Happy birthday to Vivian
Oh my
Ortiz.
God.
Happy birthday to Anthony. Today's my cousin Anthony's birthday. On the 22nd, it'll be Craze Boogie's birthday. Oh man, I wish I had Craze here today. On the 23rd is my cousin.
All these Virgos?
Yo, this is why I like disappearing for this month. So
That's
I have
wild.
I have a bunch in my family, and when I got married, I found out that my wife has a bunch in September too. So it's like a difficult time to navigate. The 23rd is my cousin Jean's birthday. The 24th is my mother's birthday.
Oh
The
my
26th
goodness.
is my boy Chris's birthday, and I think that's the last one of people that
I
I
think you
really
named like
like
15 birthdays.
that I fucks with. So I know in my family, I think there's 12 in September. So June and September, there's a ton of people's birthdays, in my family.
That's crazy.
So happy birthday to all the Virgos. Happy birthday to Nas, by the way. My guy Nas. He's a Virgo as
Throw
well.
Nas up in there. Fuck it.
Nas
Everybody
part
get
of
it.
my.
Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce too.
Oh, Beyonce. Oh, shit. I don't want the hive to come after me. Yeah, shout out to Beyonce. Happy birthday to her. You know what it is, though, right?
No, shout out to
Like,
my friend Caroline. It's her birthday too.
there you go.
September. Shout out to my
You,
friend Elin. It's her birthday
there you
too.
go.
We got birthdays out here.
I'm
Shout out to my
telling
brother.
you.
He don't fuck with me, but shout out to him too. It's his birthday.
What?
In case he happens to be listening to this.
There.
Happy birthday.
I don't know what it is, but September is like, because if you do the math.
Shout out to my fiance. My
What?
sister. Shout out to my sister.
When is his birthday? When's her
Don't worry
birthday?
about it. Don't worry about it.
Look
It's
at you.
September.
I'm talking about, did it pass? Is it?
It passed. It
It
passed.
passed. Happy belated to all those people. Happy
To
birthday
all
to
those
everybody.
people.
The reason why I bring it up is because these people were conceived during Christmas and New Year's.
Hey. It
So
was a holiday season, you know? They were in the holiday spirit of giving and getting.
try to think of how many people you know in your
Mhm.
family and friends and family, and I'll do the math one day. I think it's 12 because I did it for June and September, and those are the most birthdays ever
That's
in my
wild.
family. It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's too many. If I had that many people, I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, and I know a couple people with a September 11th birthday.
Ah, it's no bueno. No bueno.
Shout out to my old boss, birthday September 16th. Also, happy birthday to him. Dope
Damn,
guy.
just shout out the specific date. Just throw his government out there too.
September
I'm joking. Don't do that.
16th. Oh man,
Damn.
when's your birthday, Jazz?
March
No,
16th.
oh, it's your fish.
The day
Pisces.
before St. Patty's Day. I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. I have my brother that passed away. His birthday's on St. Patty's Day.
Oh.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not really into those astrology shits, but happy birthday to all those people. I'm gonna drop this commercial real quick, and we're gonna continue talking about my weekend, which I fell into a tangent of birthdays, which is cool though. We always
Word,
the
that
show-
took like 10 minutes.
it's just a lot of birthdays, and I got them out the way though.
Shit.
I'm proud of myself. This episode of the Rick H Show is brought to you by McDonald's, proudly serving communities since 1965. Este episodio de The Rick H Show es traído a ustedes por McDonald's. McDonald's es más que un lugar de comida sabrosa. Es un lugar donde la gente conecta. Growing up in Washington Heights, after softball games on Saturdays or after school, after the park, we usually went to McDonald's. And I went there for the good times with my friends and the conversations. Usually, you work up an appetite after softball. So the number one Big Mac meal, medium with fries, that always hit the spot for me. McDonald's always brings back fond memories for me. McDonald's. Me encanta. McDonald's. I'm loving it. So yeah, it was a bunch of birthdays. It was my sister-in-law's birthday. We did like a birthday at the house. That was Saturday. Saturday night, I don't remember exactly what I did. Trying to remember what it was. I'm sure it was cool, you know. I mean, it's.
I don't know what I did, but it had to be good.
I mean, you got. Oh,
That means it was extra whack. But
no,
you're lying.
no.
It wasn't fun. It wasn't lit.
Our
it wasn't
cousin was
good.
over at the house. So
Wow, you forgot your cousin. Was it your cousin's birthday or no?
no, her
There
birthday's
was no
in
mental
November.
space to remember that.
She's actually like la comadre. So nah, it was dope. It's dope when she comes over. We're able to chill. We did a fire in the backyard. Had some drinks, hung out.
Holla.
Sunday I went and got a fresh cut. You know, your boy was
Hey,
looking
yo, I
like.
peeped. I peeped. I'm like, yo, Rick was said, fuck the hat today. Let me throw that Mets hat in the trash and show
Let me
my
throw
new
that
hairline.
shit. You know, I had to get a haircut. I was looking fucking crazy out here.
Mhm.
What else? Got a haircut. Watched the football game. Spent time with my kids. Went to my son's swim lesson on Sunday. Yo, swimming is the shit. I don't know how to swim, so we're learning
Gotta get your kid
together.
to swim. Yup. Oh, that's cute. Y'all learning together.
I'll be pretending with Jonas and shit, like, yeah, you gotta do this. And then I'm taking mental notes. So when I go to the pool, I try this shit out. So I'm learning to swim, you know. Nice hair, correct. Thank you, appreciate that. I had to take a couple years off, you know, off the face and the hair, because I was looking a little crazy. A couple people told me.
Damn.
Jazz
At
never
least you
once
got people
brought
to
it
tell
up,
you. You
and
wore the
Jazz
hat.
never. But the beard was crazy. It was just
I
insane.
mean,
It
I'm
was.
always team beard. I didn't think it was too crazy. I would have let you
I
know
had
if
to
your shit
like.
was looking crusty.
Please tell me if I'm out here looking washed.
I would let you know if you look washed. I will let you know. The day you took your hat off and you had the hat hair and you put it back on, that was a good move.
Oh man. What else? El Apagón came out on Friday. What'd you think about that?
Thank you. Someone said I look good. El Apagón, Bad Bunny, using his platform to bring awareness,
Mhm,
honestly, just to the atrocious nature in which Puerto Rico is treated by
mhm,
Luma and just the corruption in the government and
mhm.
gentrification and the gringos coming in with a colonist mindset.
Let me ask you a
So,
question,
shout out to
right?
him.
You're a person that's out here, you getting this bread, right? We know you paid
Yep.
in full. If you decide to buy, why you laughing?
All right, where you going with this?
We know you know, you got that bread, and you decide you go to Puerto Rico to visit, and you're like, oh shit, I like this apartment,
Hmm.
and you Airbnb it. Would you be contributing to the situation, or are you helping the situation?
I think that means you're contributing to the situation.
Man.
So I've actually thought about this because I do want to move to PR at some point one
Hmm.
day. Um, and but my thing is, I think it's different. First off, I'm not going there to evade taxes because I ain't got no capital gains because I'm
Um,
not an investor like that. You know what
but
I'm
we know
saying?
you
So it's
paid though. We know you paid though. Okay.
yeah. Sure. We'll take that narrative. I'll run with it. So
You
if
don't
I
see the
go
mic you're
there,
using, that expensive ass mic?
I mean, listen, you got a nice mic
Them
too.
headphones, what is that? A Sony? What are those?
This is
Beats?
Bose, baby.
Bose?
Okay,
Oh,
okay, relax, because I
these
don't want
this
people trying to rob me in these streets.
this ain't no
Um,
buzz.
I
This
don't know
is
what that is.
just
It says R.
it has an R on it.
R for rest. Put it to rest.
For Rick
R for Rick. Okay. Back to what I
Rick
was
H
saying.
show.
I think that for Puerto Ricans of the diaspora, that is what I'm gonna call any Puerto Ricans that were born in New York or in the States because their ancestor in whatever generation came to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
uh to the mainland. I think Puerto Ricans of the diaspora have a responsibility to go back and to make sure that it's not like the land and all the homes and the
Hmm.
apartments and the houses are not just sold to a bunch of people, gringos trying to get the benefits that come
But
with
would you
the
be considered
taxes.
a gringo?
I think it
Because you
depends
would
who
be
you
getting
ask.
those
I
tax
think it depends
breaks.
who you ask. What I wouldn't get it's a capital gains tax break. So you need to have some capital gains.
Okay.
I'm not paid enough to have capital gains.
So I thought about this a lot because I've also thought about going to DR, Puerto Rico.
I
And we're
think
gonna
it
get.
depends who you ask, though. Like, I would say I'm not a gringo. Like, I'm Puerto Rican. Like, my family comes from Puerto
Mhm.
Rico, and historically speaking, the government made it so difficult to thrive in Puerto Rico. That is why so many people went to the mainland.
I think that's
So
every Caribbean, like
that's yeah,
Cuba,
yeah, but
DR.
it is, but at the same time, it's a lot different with PR when it's like the government's doing that.
Mhm.
If it were a state, it would be the poorest state. That is the government's doing. That's not the people's doing. That's the
Mhm.
government's doing, and it's been hundreds of years in the making. So, I mean, I don't consider myself a gringo, but I'm sure if you ask somebody else, they'd be like, "You're a gringo. You wasn't born here," and
Mhm.
yada yada yada. And I personally
Okay.
think that division needs to end.
I think did we talk about this in the last episode
We
when
spoke.
I
We
said
spoke about unity. Yeah, we really need to
when I go to
unite. Just
DR and that they call me a Dominican York, like, oh, you not,
no, you
you
didn't say
know?
that. I don't think you said that.
Yeah, they that's why. The show that you're in, by the way.
Dominican York.
Catch the
Go
season
holla.
finale. It just
Everybody look that
dropped.
up.
It's fire. Dominican York. That's what they call us in DR when we come from here. You know. But
Mm-hmm.
I thought about this a lot, right? Because I thought about investing in Puerto Rico and getting a spot out there.
Mm-hmm.
What if I bought the apartment, but I rented it to Puerto Rican residents?
Well, then I think that if you're gonna do that, if you're not renting it at a rate they could afford,
Hmm.
and you're renting it at like $2,500, let's say, and somebody was there paying $600, then I mean, it's still contributing.
Hmm.
But if you rent it at like something that the people there could actually afford,
Hmm.
then I think that is fine.
That's helping the cause, right?
I
So I
think I
thought
think it
about this a
helps
lot.
cause.
If I was Bad Bunny, right, I'm pretty sure he's got a plan or something, or he's gonna do something, especially now with the hurricane. Um, or all these J Lo, Bad Bunny,
Honestly, they're all
Mark
sellouts.
Anthony. Hold
None of
on,
them
Mark
have taken
Anthony,
responsibility.
Ricky Martin. Bad Bunny lives over there full time. So, but
Yeah,
all
but
these
still, J Lo,
mega
Mark
Puerto
Anthony,
Rican
all
stars,
these Puerto Rican stars. What are they doing? What have they been
Fat
doing?
Joe.
I don't think they've been doing anything. And if they haven't doing something, I don't think it's enough. Because I mean, you would hope, right, that if you are Puerto Rican and you gain, so much success, that you would feel a sense of,
Duty.
urgency and responsibility to help
Hmm.
your own people. But
Hmm.
not everyone feels that. Some people think, "Oh, how is that my responsibility?" and whatever. I could see that and empathize with that. But at the end of the day, I feel like, you should feel connected to something larger than yourself. And that's just me. I'm broke right now, so who am I to talk? But that's
No,
my
and
perspective at this moment.
that's why I feel like the people that have money, and the people who don't have money and say that they would help out don't have money. I am one of those people that I feel like if I ever won the lotto, you know, the lotto is ridiculous sometimes. Let's say that $1 billion jackpot, right?
Yeah,
You
let's say you
get
get 300 mil.
you're getting 300-400 million out of that,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Do you really necessarily need all 300 million?
No.
You
No.
could rock with 100 million, and then the other 200, use it wisely. Like
Rick,
I would.
I have discussed this a billion times. I don't get it. I don't get
Why?
it. I just don't get how like people can have all this money and hoard it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Because they're not happy with their actual lives.
I think
They're
it's because once you get what you get, you fear losing it and therefore you want to hoard it. And
But that's the
I don't
wrong
know.
mentality. You got there for a specific.
That's
I
the
feel like
scarcity mentality. Yeah, like
I,
hey,
f-
like you gotta shed that.
I feel like if I ever got to that bracket, $100 million, and I would continue to live my life, and if for some reason I fall down to the pits, because I've been there before, I know how to get back up.
I get right back up. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's why I feel like God won't let someone
Yeah.
like me win the lotto. You know. Also, I have to
Why?
play it to win it.
You gotta
So,
play it, and we're not playing it. We're not stupid. Sorry to anyone out
so
here playing the lotto, but I don't think they're straight up stealing your money. They're stealing your money.
I mean, this is. I used to work in a deli,
They're
and we had.
pooling poor people's money together
Yeah,
and
they
then
are
giving it to one person.
100%.
And they're taking 2/3 of it as fucking taxes or whatever the number is. So they're really just robbing
Allegedly.
people, poor people.
Hmm.
That's all it's doing.
So this old man used to come in all the time to deli, and he would play pick four and pick three. This was in New Jersey.
Okay.
And if you know anything about the lotto, they run those numbers twice a day. There's a day and there's an evening.
Mhm. Yes.
He would come $85 with a list of numbers, right? That's the first day.
That's big
That's
money.
that's day, $85, right?
Okay.
And in the nighttime he would drop another 85 in the evening. So I'm not good at math. What is that? 170, $170 a day, right?
Okay.
170. How many days in a year? 364, 365?
Shut up. He didn't do that every day.
170
He didn't do that every
times.
day. You're lying. No way. No
Let's say,
way.
let's say, let's say, for argument's sake, he didn't do it on Sundays.
Okay.
But what would that be like? I don't know how many Sundays are in the year.
Okay. It's 365 minus 52 because it's 52 weeks. So that's one a week. That's
All
the
right,
number.
365 minus 50. I don't know if our math is correct. Don't quote us. You know what I'm saying?
Rick is the one doing this math.
Minus 52 is 113 days. So
All right, 113
170.
times is 170 a day. What's this dude? Rich? He had a 401k. He was old, retired. Who is this man?
I'm gonna tell you right now. 170 times what we say? 113, right?
I don't know.
53 G's a year.
Shut up.
I,
No
I
way.
kid you
Who
not.
is this dude? Who is this dude?
Older
He a drug
man.
dealer?
I'm not
He's
gonna
a
say where.
gambler.
I'm not gonna
He's
say
a gambler,
where his
clearly.
money was coming from, but yeah, he came in 50 something thousand a year. He hit a couple times. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't nothing crazy. It was like
It wasn't that crazy.
6 grand.
Is this man still alive?
I'm not sure. This was 10 years ago.
Well, if you find him and he's looking for some feet pics, tell him you know someone. Tell him you got the hookup for the wild, nice toes, little piggies on their way to the red carpet. Okay.
Let me ask you something, right?
Yep.
Let's say you know how easy it is to get like feet photos on Google.
Yeah.
If you
The
started
only
an
I only think it works if
OnlyFans,
people want to see your specific feet.
yeah, but who's seen your feet right now, right? So if
Not
we
not
did
no, not too many people.
Jazz's Twinkle Toes, right? That's the OnlyFans page. That's
Okay.
what we're running with.
Yeah,
Jazz's
that's what
Twinkle
you're running
Toes.
with.
What's to stop us from Googling photos, uploading those photos, right? Let me just look.
I mean, I get you. There's like a sense of integrity to like make sure it's really your feet and not just some Googled feet. I get you.
Let's see.
Yeah, like who's to say I don't take pictures of, grandma's feet and just throw it up there and, just say, yeah, I got really old looking feet.
I found Jazz's feet. Y'all ready?
You ain't find my feet.
I
Stop.
found Jazz's feet
Yo,
right here.
what? You about to roast me. What you putting up?
Nah.
Probably got a hoof. Listen, my toes are
Damn,
cute. Don't try to
Huff.
play me right now. Let's see your toes. Pull them up.
Shut
Put it in the
up.
camera. Let me see it.
Yo, chill. I'm about to show y'all. I got a picture of Jazz's feet.
All right.
She don't know how
Throw
I
it up.
got this photo, but I'm gonna put it up for y'all
Mm-hmm.
just in case. Uh, what y'all think? it's
Hey, those are pretty
is
good.
we
Those are
getting
pretty good.
is
There's
we
a
getting
pinky
this
nail
money?
on that and everything.
Of a pinky.
There's a pinky nail,
Yo, is
toenail
these
matches the
fishnet
sandal.
joints, and they got the veins all
Yep.
crazy on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure this is a photo men request.
I'm
You
pretty
know.
sure. I'm pretty sure. I always felt like if I did that, I'd like
Mhm.
drip some honey on my feet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Make
Where
it
we
like
going with
look
this?
like kind of delicious. I don't know. I'm just saying, like if I had a foot, if I had a foot, OnlyFans,
Mm.
I would make it food content. You know?
So I'm pretty sure you know the girl from 90 Day Fiance. I think her name is Stephanie Model. She sealed up fart jars, sold those, made a mill off of fart jar. You never heard this story before?
No, no.
Jazz, I thought I told you this before. It was on my Instagram for a
All right.
while. And
Summarize this.
people
Summarize
were
this real quick.
she dead
People were
ass
buying her farts,
in the jar. Fart jars.
and she made $1 million.
A mill.
So what is the
Okay, it says a
like?
TikToker
Are they
made.
like sniffing these farts before bed? Are they like doing it
I'm
as they
not.
jerk off or something?
I'm
Like, what
not.
are they doing with the
I'm not
fart?
even. I don't know. There's some weird fetishes out there in this
There's
world
some weird stuff out there.
that I don't really. Here we go. This is from the Rolling Stones. Look, January 8th of this year.
Wow.
TikToker made 200K in fart jars.
Is there
Here's
something
how
in
she
the
did it.
jar? It looks like there's something in the jar.
I think that's like a rose petal.
Oh wow, she's killing roses out here. Murderer.
I'm just saying, like you wanna,
She pretty too.
but you can't
You know
open
what?
the
I feel like
jar.
some dude would be like, "Yo, yeah, let me smell this pretty girl's fart."
Not only was she selling fart jars, she used crypto too, and she made a Fart jar NFT.
Honestly.
Kima.
You know what, Rick? Don't show me shit like this, because then I get really mad that I'm not doing it, and I'm like, why am I broke? I'm broke literally, like optionally. Like I'm choosing to not
200K.
do this
No,
weird
no, no,
stuff.
no. No.
I can't do it
That's
though.
not the you telling me you be okay walking the streets and people knowing
Nah,
that you
nah.
oh
It's not even for me. It's not even
that's
people
homie right
knowing.
there. She sold the fart jars 200K. She got paid. And is she
Listen,
paying taxes on this 200,000? I need to know
I'm
that.
sure she is. I'm sure she is. You have to, especially if she got an article out here. She better claim that. I'm just saying, for me, it's not that it's
Better claim that.
embarrassing, because I don't really feel embarrassment easily.
Mm.
For me, like I'm superstitious, so I feel like somebody gonna do something with the fart
Like
that
what?
I don't know. I don't know.
By the way, you were talking about what they do with it. You can obviously open the shit once because it's
I know
all
you can
gonna.
only open it once, but what is that
So,
special
how
moment?
many jars are you buying? Right? When is that moment? What is this? What is this? I need to get one of these.
Get one of these dudes on the show.
That bought it.
Get a freaky
There was another
dude on the
chick on
show.
90 Day Fiance. She made a ton of money on feet pictures. That's the original topic we were talking about. And she was mashing
Uh-huh.
cupcakes with her ugly feet. So I need to look up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So here's my thing with that.
Mhm.
I thought about this and I was like, but what if my feet look so good to somebody that they like go crazy in their head and then they track me down and try to cut my feet off or something? I be on like
Um.
my CSI crime mind shit. I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Got to keep my feet hidden.
All right. So I found her and her toes. If you haven't eaten yet, um,
Don't show me some nasty feet. I'm actually scared of feet.
just
For anyone listening, I'm literally scared of feet.
just hold off on it. So this is homie right here. She's the one
All
that
right.
sold her feet. And these
Okay.
are her feet right here.
Hmm. Just regular toes. Pretty regular.
Regular toes.
Pretty regular, regular.
She made some money, and then she got big, long toes. Oh, this is it right here. And then she was squashing like Jello with them.
Ugh.
She got a
See,
hammerhead
she's
toe.
right though with the food content. I'm telling you, that's a win.
That's a win.
Someone should hire me to be their like consultant for OnlyFans, because I feel
Con-
like I'll be really good at taking some
content
good
creator for
pics.
it.
You know what? This is me pitching myself right now to anyone listening. You got
I love
OnlyFans? Hire me.
I love how we went from Puerto Rico and the dire situation PR is from
Stop,
to
stop.
fart
Back to
jars and
PR.
feet pictures.
Pray for PR, everyone. Also, check out in Bad Bunny's video, El
Mhm.
Apagon, Bianca. She's the
The
reporter.
documentary,
Love
it's
her. I'm obsessed with
fantastic.
her.
I love that.
If you go to her page though, she did
She's got a ton of
post some
information.
great places that you can
Donate,
donate to,
help
and
out.
she personally knows these places. So do check her out.
Mm. What can we do?
I
I
think we could
feel like
donate. We could donate. Like at the end of the day, they're gonna need to rebuild. They're gonna
okay.
need money. People losing cars, people losing homes, and
We did
people losing
something for
jobs,
Maria, so
wages.
I'll do something similar. Not on the show, because when I do things like this, I don't do it like for I sent two
Yeah,
bottles of
no, no,
water to
no, it's
Puerto
not.
Rico, dog. I
Yeah, yeah,
helped
yeah.
out.
It actually
That's
doesn't help to send things to
mhm.
Puerto Rico, because there's so much hassle with
And it
having to
takes
transport the
yeah,
things and go
exactly.
through the things. So
Mhm,
you almost do it a disservice, because there's so much more manual labor of sorting through everything that goes over. So
mhm,
you're really better off sending money.
mhm. Now,
Hmm.
the comedian in me.
Hmm.
You have the island of Puerto Rico. You have the island of DR. Right.
Yes.
If God was to tell you, "Yo, I'm sending a hurricane," you could pick a city for me to throw it at. That city, that city's gonna be in shambles. Right.
Wha- what are you about to say?
You got to pick one. One's got to go, Jazz. What town in
Um,
PR we
I'm
throwing
gonna
this
send it
hurricane at?
to Ron DeSantis' house. I'm gonna skip the Caribbean and just send it straight to
You can't
Ron
do that.
DeSantis.
You
That's what
can't.
I'm. Well, it's God, okay? I'm gonna reason with him and be like, homie,
How you
please,
gonna
let's talk
convince
about this.
God to change that? He's like Thanos, like, yo, we need to get one of these joints out the
Well,
way. Pick one.
he's supposed to be omnipotent. So go use that power.
I'm
Flex
be
it for
honest
me.
with you. I'll tell you exactly where I would send it in DR.
Where you sending it? This is fucked up. Where you sending it?
What do you mean it's fucked
Where
up?
you sending it?
I'm sending that shit to Puerto Plata. I'm just being
Why?
honest with you.
What did Puerto Plata do to you?
It didn't do nothing to me. I just feel like
Who's there? Who you got beef with?
I don't got no beef with nobody down there. And if somebody that I
Mm.
know lives there, please hit me up. And I'm sorry, I apologize in advance. But I just feel like it's just there.
I haven't been there. Nah, you got some type of negative association. You can't
I
just
don't
pick
got no
that
negative.
shit.
I went to Puerto Plata. I went to a
So why you want to
all
destroy
inclusive.
them?
It's alright. I
Wow,
need
you sound a
I
real Dominican York
I
right
need the
now.
capital. I need the capital to be there. I need Santiago. I
Mhm.
need Mocha. I need what Salcedo's another one, but my aunt lives there, so I wouldn't even do that.
Shout out to Thea.
Tia Chabela.
Yeah,
Chabela.
Isabella. Is it her birthday too, or nah?
Nah, Chabela's an
Nah.
OG. Her birthday is July 7th.
Wow, you remember everybody's birthday. Look
I
at
got
you,
to. I got
Mr.
to.
Calendar over here.
Ask me right now. Ask me right now. Whose birthday? My brother,
Your
November
brother.
3rd. Benny, November 3rd.
Hey,
My other brother, November 9th. I mean, March 9th. Sorry.
when's
My
my birthday?
sister, March 16th.
Hey, you remembered.
Ah. My sister, March 8th. Um, my wife, December 12th.
When is
17th.
yours? When is yours?
June 12th.
June 12th. Oh, I feel like I know somebody else in June. I don't know.
There's
Maybe.
mad people. Millennials is the 14th. I know a bunch of people. Oh,
All right.
Glorelis. Glorelis is I think the 19th. June
All
19th.
right. All right.
You see, I be remembering these shits out here. Happy birthday to everybody. If you do want to help, go to Bianca's page.
Yes.
Ton of information on it.
Mm-hmm. I know
Thank you.
Crazy Legs BX, his page, he also started a fundraiser.
Oh yes, he
And I also
always
have a
though.
link.
He's a
Yeah, he
real
does.
Puerto Rican.
He's a real Puerto Rican.
He be out
I
there
also
doing his
have
thing.
a link in my bio. It's donorbox.org.
Okay.
And it's a diaspora recovery and resistance.
Mm,
5 years after Hurricane Maria. That's what it says. So go check that out as well.
okay. Um,
Good lighting right here.
but I would commend Bad Bunny as much as possible. And all you
Yeah.
fiends out there that was fiending for the video, right? And you saw it. How many views that shit got already?
I'm gonna check right now.
Because when I
Got
saw
you.
it the first time, I seen it like 6 times afterwards, and then I sent it to a bunch of family members. Like, yo, y'all gotta watch this video.
Nope, that's the visualizer. Hold on.
Baboni, Baboni.
Love him. Love him. Love him. Love him.
Six point
All right,
three
6 million,
million
6.3.
views. If
All
y'all
right.
6.3 people have watched the video, just donate it. That's 6 million for Puerto Rico right there.
Yeah, just give $1.
Mm-hmm. I mean, don't give.
I mean, give more than $1, but if everyone gave $1, I love when people are like, if everyone gave $1, because it's true. If everyone gave $1, there's usually like
I
enough numbers
wish.
that would be very impactful.
How many followers do I have? I know you hit a mouse. You hit a milestone recently on followers.
Yes, I got 43,000 right now, y'all. Hit a
43.
huge
Yo, that'll
milestone.
be
Very excited
43
about that.
G's.
That would be 43 G's.
Yo, whoever follows Jasmine, send her $1 on Cash App.
Thank you, Rick.
I'll send you mine right now.
Cash App me.
Cash
What is
App
my
me.
Cash App name? I think I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
Slay,
Jasmine Ruiz
s-
NYC. Pretty freaking
slay with Jazz.
memorable. Nah, it's Jasmine Ruiz NYC.
43,000 followers. If they sent you $1 each,
Mm-hmm.
feel me?
I know. Trust me, I feel you.
That's 43 G's. That's a nice little.
A little. That's a nice lotto. That's a I'm gonna quit my job 43 G's.
All right, calm down. Quit your job at 43 G's. Calm
I would
down.
quit
Calm
my
down.
job at 43 G's. I would quit my job at 20 G's, honestly.
Calm down.
I'm serious. I'm sure I could hustle and just do a lot of side gigs to support myself. I just would like a little security net. You know what I'm saying? But
With
43
40,
G's, I'm quitting.
with 43 G's, Jazz,
43 G's, I'm quitting.
you're not quitting your job.
I would quit my job for
That's
43.
somebody's salary, yes, but you're not on 43,000. That's not enough.
That it's enough to get me through a good amount of time. a year, at least a year.
So we made this happen. 43 G's hit your account
Yep.
right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tax free. Would you invest
Tax
that
free.
into your show?
Well, I would quit my job so that I could specifically do creative endeavors.
Hmm.
So yeah, I was actually looking
Okay.
at a class that I want to take at Columbia. It's a screenwriting class, and
And how much is that class?
2,500 about.
Wow, you be able to
Yeah, I
pay
would
for
take
it.
that. I'll
Be able
pay
to
for
pay
it.
for it. Okay.
Absolutely.
So if you follow Jasmine, uh, send $1.
Send $1.
I'm about to put the cash.
Yeah, throw the cash app in there. Throw the cash app in there. Send me $1. If I had 43 racks, I would quit my job.
You will not quit this
I would
job.
quit my job. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
It's
Um,
NYC, right? Jasmine, right?
Jasmine Ruiz, NYC. Throw the
Man,
cash app in, baby.
I'm gonna just leave this shit for the whole episode.
Leave it for the
Oh,
episode. Thank you, Vic.
43 G's. I
Mhm.
got 15,000 followers. I ain't doing shit if 15. If I got 15K,
Boy, it's different. You got a wife and kids and a house. Is way different. I got a dog. He's very expensive though, so
wow.
he would get a good chunk of that. What else, Vic? What else you got on the list?
Besides your 43K, there
Mhm.
was something else I was gonna talk about Instagram, but I completely forgot and I went blank.
Hmm.
Um,
You said something about Madonna. I didn't see.
Madonna, Madonna. Yeah, but the video dropped between Madonna and this young lady.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. I got it. Oh,
Um,
Toki.
Toki. The new Game of Thrones episode dropped. It's fire. You
That was
watching?
fire. That was fire. Yeah, I'm watching it.
Like
Yo, that
religiously,
honestly, can we
or
talk about it? Can we talk? Yeah, religiously. I'm watching it every week at 9.
so if you're
So
not caught up,
if you're not caught up, honestly, just come
stop
back in like
listening
10
right now.
minutes.
Yeah.
Stop listening.
Um.
Um, little Mr. Side piece over there was way too much in his feels. Like my man, like he got so caught up in the Toto. He was like,
He said
"Ooh,
he's
let's
ready to
run away
marry.
together.
Let's run
Marry
away
me."
together. You don't wanna
Like
be.
I don't know in what world he thought she was gonna give up like hundreds of years of tradition and riches and
I mean,
responsibility
it's happened
for
before.
him.
He's a handsome dude.
He is a handsome dude. But she has a duty to her family, to the name. Hundreds of years in the making. Like, come on, she can't just go rebel like that.
I'm be honest. I'm starting to like this character more than Daenerys. I already know how she dies and all
I
that
do like this
stuff.
girl. I do like this girl.
And it sucks that that was her last episode. The
That
actress.
does suck. I like once I saw the preview for the next episode, I was like, wow, they're really changing all of our characters that I've already fallen in love with.
Yes, and there's a specific they're because they're going like between I think it was episode 2 and 3 or 1 and 2, like two
Hmm.
years passed,
Yeah,
and then between this was 5 and 6, it's like 10 years have passed. So
right.
they're going through, I guess, to save time, but I don't know. According to the writers, they have written up to 3 seasons. Like they have 3 seasons worth of episode
Got
like
you.
created that they're working on.
Yes.
But I made the mistake the other day of going online and I read most of the story.
Oh, come on. Don't say none of that here. Don't
I'm
say none of
not,
that
I'm
here.
not, I'm not, I'm not. But
Why would you
it
do that to yourself?
because I'm trying to figure out. You know what the real question that's been
So you like
bothering me is?
spoilers? You're that
No,
person?
I hate spoilers. I wanted to know how she's related to Daenerys. Like, is she
Oh, she's just a distant
her great
relative.
great great grand great grandmother, or is like who's that?
Yeah, she's just a very distant
Who's
relative.
the father of the Mad King? That's what I'm trying to find out. You know,
We're not there. This is way before the Mad
I know
King.
it's 200 years before, but I'm like, yo, come on,
Yeah.
man. I guess that's why they're going by pretty fast.
You know what
And they're
really
trying to
killed
connect
me?
the
And it wasn't
dots.
even this episode. It was the last episode when the king was having sex with the queen and he's just
Hmm.
like rotting with his gangrene body on top of her. I was like, honestly, I would rather die. I would rather die. Get your gangrene wee wee up out of here,
And he
please.
asked for her in the last
He
episode.
asked for her and she was like, oh, it's awfully late. And the lady's like, yeah, bitch, you gotta go suck some dick. Like, yo, I would have been like, bitch, tell him you found me dead. And like I would have been like played that in there or something. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it's grayscale what he's got or something.
I think it's gangrene. I
Your
thought it
boy
was
is
grayscale too, but
he's rotting away because he's
he's
missing
actually
fingers
rotting. Like
already.
his fingers are falling off and shit. Like my man got gangrene. He
And
needs
they
to
be
eat some
bringing
oranges.
leeches to eat. Like, what's that gonna
And
do?
maggots. Like,
A
oh,
maggot. Oh,
it's disgusting. But you know what? I am liking Damon. I like Damon.
you do? He just
I
looks
do.
weird
I
to
love
me.
the bad
He
guy,
looks
but is
so
he the bad
weird to
guy?
me. He is.
I think he's the bad guy, but he's like the good bad
He's
guy
the
that
one
I'm
that got
rooting
me
for.
super interested into the show, though.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain to you why as we hear the fire truck coming by. Um, the first episode I watched it twice, and I kept falling asleep right before the jousting scene. Right.
Okay.
Then I just kept watching, and I was like, "Fuck it, I need to get through the first episode." Because the same thing with the
Hmm.
first Game of Thrones, I was like, "Oh my god, shit is so boring." Until you see Cersei and
And so you see the gore. And
yeah,
Cersei's just I call her Queen Cunts because she's just so good at
she was one of
being
my favorite
evil.
characters.
Oh,
I
she's my fave. Like
her
she was
Tyrion
so
Lan.
good
I
at
think we
her.
went over this, and Tyrion
We
Lannister.
did, we did. Her and Tyrion, just amazing.
And I watched because of House of Dragon. Today on my
Hmm.
commute, I watched the last episode of Game of Thrones, just to like man, I want my
Just to like
old
get in
thing
your
back.
vibe, get in the feel.
So I watched it, but Damon, if you haven't watched the episodes, we spoiled a couple things already. But
We already spoiled some things.
I like the I don't give a fuck about it. Now I don't
Me
comprehend
too, me too. He
having
got
a
real
thing for
big
your
dick energy.
niece. Yeah, he does.
He got big dick energy.
And that scene when he kills the crab people or the crab king or whatever he was,
Savage, savage.
that
That
was
shit got me hot.
fire.
I was like, oh, he a man. He's a
That was
man.
fire. That was fire. It's like in the original Game of Thrones, there's an episode called "The Battle of the Bastards." It's probably one of the
Oh,
best Game of
fire,
Thrones episodes
fire.
ever.
Yep, yep.
So it was just dope. I love it. I love the new show. I love the fact that it's not. It's the same, but it's different.
It feels like Game of Thrones though. Like they kept the tone very
The essence of
consistent,
it, yeah.
and there's continuity, which I do appreciate.
hmm
Which I do
I
appreciate.
I just need to know what the fuck is going on. I want to know how it connects. Now there's also two more Game of Thrones spin-off shows coming.
What?
So one is Jon Snow, and I think the other one is about Arya Stark. I'm not sure.
Ah, I love
But
Arya.
Jon Snow for sure I think is coming after House of Dragon.
I'm definitely gonna watch that. Definitely gonna watch that. I love me some Jon Snow.
So that's good on
I
TV.
think he's actually married to Ingrid in real life. Like that's his wife.
He is. She's
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
Wildling,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Did they fall in love like on set?
yes. That's the story.
Wow.
That's the
Wow.
story.
That's
That's why I'm
nice.
not an actor.
It's cute.
That's what happened to.
That's why you're not an actor. Yeah, Rick don't want nobody trying to fall in love with him on set.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, yo. Look what
can't
happened to
do it.
Brad and Angelina.
Yeah.
They did Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I mean, also, it's never been confirmed, but like Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
He definitely
That's I
smashed.
think they, I didn't
For
watch the movie because I'm
sure.
not like big into drama, but I think they put on such a stellar performance that like people are like, there's no way
You
that's
get
not
lost
real.
in that shit. And first of all, they did that movie. She breaks up with homie, and he breaks up with his baby mama. So,
Writings on the
but they
wall.
not dating. But something happened there.
Dike they not dating.
I don't
Dike
think
they
they
not
are. I don't
dating.
think they are. I think they
They be
had like
dating
a
on the
nice
low low. People
little
hire the
on set
paparazzi to come through. They could like not have paparazzi around.
romance,
Maybe, maybe.
just on set, little flirtation.
Mm-hmm. So last week was the Latino Film Festival in New York.
Yes,
Shout
it
out to everybody.
was. Shout out to Calixto Chinchilla.
Yes,
He's the
yes,
founder of
yes.
the event. Shout out to all my peoples that was there. Afro Latino
Mm-hmm.
performed at the block party. Unfortunately, I don't live in Uptown anymore, so I can't go to these events. Just like pissed me off. Um, who else was there? Shout out to that Black. He's the one that always does the social media for it. Shout out to all the films that were
All the films that won,
presented at the festival, all the
presented.
films that won. Shout out to just so many people. Rachel La Loca did a dope spot for Buick. I
I
thought that
saw
was
that. That was very,
fire.
very cool. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to fucking Luis Manuel Miranda for showing
Hey,
Black Panther at United Palace and bringing Michonne onto the show. I thought that was dope. I can't wait for Wakanda Forever in November.
you gotta get Lin Manuel on here. We gotta get Lin Manuel on here.
I'm gonna tell you something. I had a date with Lin Manuel while he was filming In the
Really?
Heights. Yeah, we had a date set. And he was with what's the name of the agency? Sunshine. He was with an agency. I knew who his PR person was, and we had set up time for it. But I had to reschedule, and I never went back.
You dropped the ball? You
I did
fumbled?
on that. I did.
Yo,
That's what I mean.
Rick.
He literally was filming in the Heights, and we did it where Jason was the guy's name. Shout out to Jason. Jason set it up to where
Shout out to Jason. Rick called Jason. Jason, you're gonna get a call this week.
so I think it's Sunshine Sacks. I'm gonna reach back out because I
Hit
got
him
a
up.
couple
Hit him
people over
up.
there. We had a date set. He was gonna come to the Monkey Room, which he's been to many times, and film an episode of the Rick A Show while he was doing In the Heights. Um, it just I never went back and got the date.
All right, well, go do that. It's never too late. We better hope so.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, all right, all
Hopefully,
right,
I
all right.
haven't destroyed that bridge.
No, I
Too.
hope not. Speaking of
Um.
destroying bridges, that bridge got destroyed in PR. And I had a 1 month trip to PR plans,
Mhm.
and now it's like TBD.
Where were you
Not
going
sure.
in DR?
Aguadilla. So, but I was gonna go, but like right before I'm going, my aunt is gonna go. So
Mhm.
she's going first. So I'm gonna see if it is okay to go.
I mean, it where it hit was on the south of Puerto Rico,
Yeah,
and
and the
then
east, but still, my concern is roads. Like I really wanted to do. There's a bunch of things I want to do in PR, and
you probably
if I
can't
can't
go to El
travel from A to
Yunque.
B, definitely probably can't go to El Yunque. But I do want to see, the bioluminescent bay. Is that
Oh,
still
I've
working?
been
And
there.
stuff
I've
like
been to
that.
Puerto Rico 3 or 4 times, and I still have not seen it.
Yeah, no, that's 100% need to see that. Need to see that.
Um. So yeah, let me run this commercial real quick.
Run it.
I gotta get my thoughts together. Um. And we'll be right back. Yo, send that dollar to Jasmine Ruiz.
NYC, cash
We
at me.
cash out.
43.
This episode of The Rick A Show is brought to you by Gold Peak Real Brew Tea. Gold Peak Real Brew Tea is here to unleash your sense of try, to ignite passions and rekindle old ones. So try Gold Peak and then try something else, because this taste is worth the try. I'm telling you, there's nothing more refreshing, nothing I love more, especially on these hot days, than a nice cold bottle of Gold Peak Real Brew Tea. So try Gold Peak. Tell them Rick A sent you. Because the taste is worth the try. Try Gold Peak. Gold Peak Real Brew Tea. Gold
You
Peak
put
Real.
on your you put on your announcer voice for that. Gold Peak Real Brew Tea.
I mean,
Good
when
job.
I got to, I gotta give these
Shout
people
out to
A
Rick.
plus
He's the
plus.
only one that has sent me $1.
Yo,
I'm
I'm a
disappointed.
I'm a man of my word. You feel me? So you got
I got $1. I got
42,999
people to
people
go.
to go. Now feel me?
Mhm.
Um, we need to do like a flyer or something. Let's get Jazz to 43K.
Listen, how I look asking during PR, needing donations to
It's
please send
for
me
Puerto
$1.
Rico.
I would definitely give some to PR.
That's a dope
PR.
idea. You're a Puerto
That is a dope
Rican
idea.
content creator and you do all these things. You got 43,000 followers. If 43,000 people send in $1, that's 43K for Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
You could do something for with 43K. You could supply some stuff with that.
Definitely
So,
could. Definitely could. I actually spoke about that. I was talking to somebody in my DMs today. If all these people that went in,
mhm.
all these people taking advantage of the tax benefits.
But these people
Um,
are billionaires. Like
all right, I know, I get you.
they
I
could
get you.
drop 20 mil and be all
I
right.
just don't understand. I don't understand how they can and it's honestly just the conqueror's mindset
Logan
to
Paul is
go
one of
in
these
to save all
individuals.
this money. Like if you are saving, let's say, I don't know, $100 million in taxes, why don't you go donate $50 million? Like do something philanthropic, that way
Uh,
you're not just like being a
Jazz,
leech.
as a person who makes as much money as Logan Paul, I need my 50 mil. You feel me?
Get him on the show, get him on the
You
show.
feel me? Me and
I
Logan,
bet
we
he I bet
cool.
he then declines.
We cool. You know what he does though? With the money he saves, Logan
What does he
puts
do?
up pollerias. Like Logan Paul's pollos. Feel me? Fried chicken joints in Puerto Rico.
He puts up fried chicken joints. You're
Nah,
lying to me.
nah.
You're fucking with me. You made that
Isn't
up.
isn't Logan Paul's pollos sounds like a fire ass name for a
No, that
chicken?
sounds like a terrible idea. That sounds like a cancelable idea, honestly.
Come today, bajen para abajo a comer Logan Paul's pollos.
Yeah, and the chicken be like $5 when people
Six.
could go get a chicken somewhere else. Mm-mm. No.
Actually, I said this right. The KFC in Jamaica apparently is the most fire KFC you could ever buy in your life
Really?
because they don't use Kennedy fried. I said Kennedy. They
It's
don't use
like
Kentucky fried. That's how you know I grew up in the ghetto.
yo, I
Um,
love Kennedy's. I'm sorry. Kennedy's over
I'd rather
everything.
eat Kennedy's over Kennedy's. Kennedy's over. I'm fucking this up.
I eat Kennedy's over
Kennedy's over
KFC.
KFC, Kentucky Fried
Yeah,
Chicken.
same. That's like honestly the marker of if you are hood or not. Like, oh, you
Oh
fuck with Kennedy's?
yeah,
I
come on, man. Cheeseburger special, right? It used to
Nah,
be.
I like the 3-piece chicken bucket.
Yeah,
The
you
the
get that.
meal
I
with the
also like
bread.
the banana pudding.
I get it
That's
with the
just me.
wedges. I don't really fuck with the fries. I need the
I
wedges.
like the pizza rolls. It's just so much different variety of foods you could just get from one
At a
chicken joint.
Kennedy's. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But anyways,
you telling me Logan Paul opening up a Kennedy Fried Chicken in Puerto Rico ain't
no, I
fire?
think I think I think that's no. No, I deny it.
No.
I deny that idea.
Or if he opened up
Uh
some shop in Puerto Rico. Oh, I got it. So let's use the same scenario: $50 million, right? You take
mhm.
that 50 mil and you build schools. Because
How
in
about you
Puerto
take the
Rico,
50 mil and donate it to not donate it to that need people that are in places
but they need the
where
schools,
the
Jazz.
electricity. They're closing the schools to sell the buildings to private people.
Exactly. So what you do is that you prevent that from happening.
Okay, I see that. I see that.
If
I
I'm
feel like
Logan
everyone
Paul,
needs to get on solar power.
hmm
That way they don't have to depend on Luma.
Luma is just that's crazy. Like even DR got a better light deal than Puerto Rico at this point.
Yeah, it's wild.
And in DR, we know when the light's going out, but everybody got like a generator at this point or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not everybody because obviously poor people in the countryside don't have that.
I remember my first time in DR and the light went out. I was like, what happened?
Se
Like,
fue
se
la
fue
luz.
la luz.
That's when you
Yeah.
have more fun. Logan Paul, man.
Fuck Logan Paul. I won't talk about him no more.
What if
I'd
he
fight him
comes
if I
on?
could. He'll beat my ass.
What if he comes on the show and you convince him to
Hmm.
take his capital gains and help Puerto Rico for the better?
All right, get him on the show.
And then he turns around. He's like, "Yo, Jasmine, I want to sign you to create content for my company."
All right, then we out. We out.
But a
Listen,
second
if
ago,
he's
you just said,
pledging to
"Fuck."
help the people, if he's pledging to help the people, my man want to
Would
turn a
you
new
make that
leaf.
part of your contract?
Oh yeah. That if he stops helping the people, then I'm out.
Nah, he got to help the people first before you start creating content for him.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Okay.
You can help me with the contract, Rick. You got ideas, clearly. You brewing them up.
Stipulations. I got ideas. You know, my problem is the execution and the talent. I'm just
I
the
feel you.
idea guy.
I feel you. I got a lot of ideas too. I get you. I get
No,
you.
but your ideas, you actually like. I was laughing at the um reel you put up today. Was it today or yesterday? About how you do comedy videos and then the comments that you get ain't like, yo, that shit's funny, or yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I want like the comments to be like, that's funny. It should be like, you cute, mom.
Like you killed this shit, or
Like, bro, did you
what
hit
is
the
the
joke?
worst comment you gotten on a comedy video that you've put up? I'm pretty sure you,
Probably just that it's not funny. In which case, I'm like, okay, then
but
don't
that's
watch it.
acceptable because they're like, yo, they don't find it funny. It might not be their
Yeah,
brand of humor,
might not be their
but
brand or cup of tea. Some people also just like, I guess, are just miserable people, and they don't like see the silliness in it. They might think I'm
mhm.
dead ass, and they'd be like, wow, she just wants attention because I'm Harlem shaking
But
on a boat.
most
Like you don't see the ridiculousness of it. Means like you don't have a funny bone to see
mhm.
it. So it just wasn't
most
for you.
people that leave those comments themselves are trying to be. So like you said, yo, ma, you're not funny, but what about your outfit or some shit you said
Yeah, it
in
was
the
like,
video?
yeah, it's just that. I like
Yeah,
that outfit
that shit.
though.
So
I hate those.
that guy is just saying that to get attention.
Yeah.
Trolls online, that's what they do. They go on these pages, like let's say World Star Latino put some shit up, and they write these comments trying to be funny, but they're not comedians.
Comedians. I feel you. I feel you. Flo
Damn.
Piscina.
So you trying to get
I had to unfollow World Latin Star. I like years
why?
ago because it was just ass every day talking about Flo Piscina. Flo Piscina. Like,
Let me look. I'll tell you if it's improved. Um,
like I haven't seen them for years. I don't know what's
I think the
happening. I
content
I
hasn't been.
unfollowed.
I mean, they've taken the
How
page
many
down
years
so
ago?
many times.
It's been a few years now. I remember the year. I don't remember what year it was, but I remember the moment I was like, I'm unfollowing every thoughty thing on my feed.
It fucks
And
up
I
your
did.
algorithm.
It fucks up your algo. I was like, why am I seeing all this ass? Like, I'm like,
All
like
right,
I'm a
so the
dude.
last 9 posts, one of them has women on it, and it's because it's a flyer to a nightclub.
Oh, okay.
So
Shout out to them.
they've kind of switched the algo more to more of like comedy and shit. And now
Yeah,
like
yeah. Everyone wants to be a comedian these days.
they'll post Doki, but they'll call her Lucero
Mm.
on the page. So they got like these little jokes that they be dropping.
All right. They could try it.
No more Flo Piscina.
Good.
Honestly, it
We
looks
don't
a
need
little
more no
different.
more Flo Piscina.
There's just way too many pages for that.
Yeah.
Former marriage of Safari and Erica Mena is officially over and dissolved. Safari has agreed to dole out $4,305 a month in child support.
Hey, shout out to Erica. I hope she
40,
uses it for the kid.
4,300. That's not a. I mean, I don't
That
know how
means he's
much
not that
money.
paid.
It's
That's
not.
fucked up. But it's usually a percentage or something like that. So I don't mean to be counting his pockets because he's more paid than me. So let me shut the fuck up.
Yo, but 4,300, right? 4,300 for Safari. What is this man's net worth?
Well, what is the
Because
child su- child child support rate?
Diddy was dropping 25K a month.
I'm gonna look
I
this
mean,
up right now.
obviously,
Not us counting his pockets.
I'm
That's
just saying,
that is that's wild.
homie can't.
17% for one child, 25% for two children, 29% for three children, 31% for four children.
According to this, can't be a real magazine. Afro Tech, he's worth. I just saw the damn number. $2 million. That's it.
Um,
Damn.
Well, 4,300 is 17% of what? Let me find out.
He's worth $3 million.
This can't be right. I googled this.
I
All right.
thought he
Well,
was making a
anyways,
little. I mean,
whatever
it's
he's worth, she got her child support, and
3 million.
you
That doesn't
know,
mean he has 3 million in the bank. That just means he has 3 million worth of shit. Like if he has land and shit or houses, that's technically a loan which he hasn't paid off, but he's worth whatever that is. Wow. And he got an OnlyFans too? What is it with
damn, he got
OnlyFans must be
OnlyFans?
paid. That company, because there's billionaires that are on OnlyFans. Like women have become millionaires on that shit. So whoever owns it must be making some serious money.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm sure.
Is it a publicly traded company? I would love to invest.
I would think not. All right. Well,
Before we
on that
go,
note,
Tim Stokely, the founder of OnlyFans, he's worth a billy.
a Billy, look at that.
Wow.
Off of Tata Pictures.
When did that shit start? That site? I'm about to
Listen,
create a
sex
second
sells.
one.
It's the oldest trade in the book.
I'm just mad right now
Why? Because you don't have.
because
your two cents
homie
out
came
there?
up with that idea before anybody else did,
Good for him. Good for him.
and
I
now
wish a
he's
woman
paid.
would have could have came up with the idea.
I mean, women are getting paid off of it.
I know, but you know,
I don't think it would have
they're not.
worked
They
if
don't
a
got the
woman would have
Billy.
came up with it. Because in order for it to work, it has to be women on the site. Because women are not going to pay for men on only retarded men.
No. So what? A woman could have
subs-
came up with the idea, and women could have just still used it. It could be different.
Mm.
It could be the same exact site, but a woman founded it.
Let's pretend we'll turn them into a woman. A woman is worth $1 billion, and she founded OnlyFans, and she got other women paid. That sounds a lot better, actually.
That sounds great. Sounds great. Wow,
we'll
crazy how you could flip that narrative, right? Women, you could turn that into like
sounds
this whole
fire.
feminist trope. But then for him,
It's like,
there's
yo,
two
this dude's a
narratives there too.
scumbag,
It could just be
yo.
like scumbag taking advantage of
Fucking
women who need
scum.
money.
Fuck you, you scumbag, taking advantage of all these women.
Wow.
And now it's
Yeah,
a woman like, yo, go work. You got your other girls paid too.
Good
Good
work.
shit.
Good work. And that just goes to show how easy it is to just craft the narrative, guys. And that's the media.
Go work.
So
Keep doing your thing. Keep getting these girls paid.
There we go. Wow. Look at me using the sound effect.
Wow. On that note, we run out of content, and there's only so much you could talk about OnlyFans net worths. If you are one of Jazz's 43,000 followers, send a buck to Jazz.
Send a buck.
We're gonna take.
If you don't send
money.
a buck to me, send a buck to PR.
There you go. We're gonna send that money to PR.
Send a buck though. Send something somewhere.
Yeah.
Word up.
And we'll see you all next week. Merry Christmas, Navidad, all that good stuff. Last week I played this and I didn't really end the thing. I'm gonna try to do it right.
COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19? Then act fast with authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcv19.com. This message is sponsored by